Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind.
Where's that slave? Here not long ago.
Always running off those bloody slaves, eh? We're in the little village of Vol, I believe it's called. Yep, Vol, as we continue our journey to the south. And sort of east-ish. Actually, though, we're kind of going southwestish at the moment because we're headed to Almasthir, I think? Is that the name of the place? I believe it is. Yep, Almasthir. We're at Vol. Gonna make our way around here to Roadir, then Almasthir, and then up here, and stuff like that. And then there's also this Daedric Shrine I want to go backtrack a little bit and investigate too. However, we're in Vol. We've just arrived, and, yeah. The Mer here are simple folk. Mostly craftsmen and peddlers. We harvest nectar from Velk, both tamed and wild, and brew it into Punavit. Our village sees its fair share of outlanders, thanks to the Civet Tong. The rest of us like keeping to ourselves. Now, what's the Civet Tong? You want to know about the local Tong? They lap up foreign coin from every shabby outlander who wanders into the village. Not something in their ancestors would be proud of, but they're not a bad lot. You're an Imperial Guard, of course. Because apparently this bug is a result of having the what's the name of that mod? Province Cyrodiil, I think it is installed, which I do actually currently have installed. There's a weird conflict which is causing that. I don't know. Most Mer and Vol rarely travel far beyond the village. We know that Roadir, the chapel of our Lord, lies to the south near Almasthir, a great temple strong... Well, yeah, we've heard this before, I think. Roadir. Chapel of our Lord, the Indral Ilvi. All townships and farmsteads of the Antherian region live under his protection. I've heard he's an enlightened mayor, like the saints of old. I shall be the judge of that.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it
The
quick.
Baker's Hall! Excuse me. Excuse the yawning. Interesting little sort of pagoda thing. I don't know if that's what that's called, honestly. The Watcher Corner Club. Guess this is where the local Tong people hang out. It's kind of dark in here, actually. Mostly I'm playing this with the bay windows open behind my monitor, with lots of sunlight coming in because it's a sunny day, which isn't helping. Greetings, Outlander. Feel free to have a drink with us. I'm Serendreth, agent of the Civet Tong. I represent the interests of our guild and manage the necessary paperwork. Some call us swindlers, but I believe the bad reputation is unearned. We are honourable tradesmen, and an organisation like the Tong serves everyone's interests. If trade is flourishing and the merchants are safe, the village prospers. Uh-huh. Interesting. What do you have available? Let's have a look. Goya, Grief, Jagger, Lotham, Plalo's Vineyard Wine. Do I already have that? I don't know. I don't remember. A Black Rose. Ooh. That's interesting. That one fortifies willpower and intelligence. Most of the alcoholic beverages do the opposite of that. Alright, for the collection, I suppose. Let's see, what do we already... We've already got some Grief and some Mazte. So I'll have some Goya. I must surely already have some Flynn and Cyrodiilic brandy about the place. I'll have some Jagger. I'll have some Lotham. Some Shine. Sujama. That'll probably do me for now. Oh, mole crab eggs restore health. Well, I never. 180 gold. Well, welcome. Rumours? A grubby Nord traveller ought to go back to where he came from already. He's been raising a fuss around Vol for days, hassling hard-working mayor like the Hetman with complaints. Says he was swindled by the townspeople. Typical foreigner, slandering honest mayor for his own gain. Really? Velarendreth. The Civet Tongue welcomes you to Vol, Outlander. If you have any questions about the Tongue, or you seek someone in particular, feel free to ask me. The Tongue brings peace to the tradesmen of the village and prosperity to all living here. This corner club is our hangout, where we discuss our plans and practices. We're respected merchants offering our wares to travellers who come and go in great numbers every day, but we seem to be a problem in the eyes of the temple. They think we defy the gods, but I see nothing wrong with having a bit of coin to my name. Uh-huh. Tell me about Vol. Yeah, you're in Vol. It's the second village on the way from Old Ebonheart to Almasthea, the first being Dondrel. Our brewery produces the finest Punavit, and our local guild, the Civet Tongue, offers the finest wares. It's funny that I couldn't find any for sale at the... Oh, hello. Look, I can't sell you something like that. Our lord would have my head for it. Can I maybe interest you in another fine trinket instead? Really? Can I get my hands on some Punavit? I wonder. Someone in particular? Vanesh Nithri is the village hetman. The priest, Lorino Norum, tends to our spiritual needs, and Moraine Voldal runs the inn. Delasi Lothin is the head brewer. Of the Tongue, you'll want to meet the hunter Dolin Volor, the merchant Inessa Lothil, and my dear wife Serendreth. Ah, right. We've already been acquainted. As a matter of fact. Drathus Lothin. You're selling cutlery and plates, huh? Okay. You're a pawnbroker, huh? Used to help my husband handle the jugs in the brewery before I had the idea to enter the pottery trade. He's head brewer of Vol. It doesn't hurt to have a little more money coming in. Mm-hmm. Alright. What's that you got there? Spinel. And Tektite. Interesting. The White Book of 3E426. Bank is bet. Kind of felt like that should have been a skill book. Inside Almalexia's Tongs. Matron. This isn't very long. Let's read this. It's relevant. If Vivek City is the heart of Morrowind, Almalexia is its face. Much of what Outlanders know, or think they know, of the great house culture of the Dunmer comes from the capital itself. This can be misleading, as Almalexia is unique and stands apart from the province it rules in many ways. One of these is the role of the Tongs, or honourable societies. Tong culture is not exclusively a feature of the great city, but it's here that it's reached its most diverse and curious expression. Most native residents of the city belong to one of these societies, even if their ties to it are loose and informal. Some groups hold significant power, for good or ill. Most of the more common Tongs resemble the cults of the Imperial Province. In a land like Morrowind, where heresy is not tolerated by the authorities, fraternities form that emphasize one element or another of the tribunal faith without challenging the overarching temple doctrine. So, we have the Galan, the mathematician's Tong, which reveres Sothersil as the divine logician and whose members devise puzzles in his honor, with which they challenge one another. The Soris, unseeing Tong, in contrast, honors the art of water breathing as practiced by Vivek and devotes itself to the study of the skill. The most widely known of these associations is the Morag, Forester's Tong, which venerates Mephala and carries out bloody murder on behalf of the houses. Yes, we're obviously quite familiar with the Morag Tong. Occasionally, one of these groups will stray too far beyond temple orthodoxy and must conduct their rituals in secret or risk the heavy hand of the Ordinators. Yeah. The Foresters. Interesting. So that's what that means. I am just a humble forester. That's what I am. Some of these fraternities are restricted to a particular trade, and in modern times these tend to be indistinguishable from the tradesmen's guilds of the West. The Guild of Chandlers and Clerks and the Guild of Furnishers and Caravanners are two examples to be found in the city. Even these secular-sounding brotherhoods have roots in the veneration of Morrowind saints. Rather more sinister are the underground Tongs, which are criminal fraternities and dangerous heretical cults. The Kimona, Thankless Tong, strikes dread into the hearts of Outlanders at its merest mention, while the Velozrin, Impertinent Tong, are renowned for their acts of vandalism, both petty and daring. Some of these darker groups may be nothing more than rumour, like the gruesome Isani, Gourmet's Tong, which is often quietly blamed for unexplained disappearances, but for whose existence no evidence is known to this author. These are the most secret of secret societies, and even discussing them is a taboo among polite society. You might be wondering whether an Outlander may join any of these ancient brotherhoods. The answer may disappoint. As bulwarks of tradition, most Tongs scorn foreign membership, and one is usually invited to join via family connections. One or two exceptions exist, however, and many Tongs run hostels and flynn houses that welcome Outlander coin. But remember, when you are under the roof of a Tong, be it in a bar, a private house, or a dedicated building, you are subject to their rules and their laws. Tong halls are everywhere in Almalexia and often unmarked as such, but ignorance may prove no excuse for disrespect. 2 stances on knife fighting. Oh! Short blade increased to 130. The formalities of mirth.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Books. Where's that? Weird. Nice cushions. I'd like some cushions like this.
What do you want?
Alright, I'll bite. Pun not intended. The Baker's Hall. Biscuits. Scrib jelly. More biscuits. Another Outlander visits Vol. You should keep to your own people. Git. Do you know who I am? I spit on your bread. I'm not having any of it. Sod off. I hope there's a quest to murder him at some point. The Brewer's Hall, okay. We got the Brewer's Hall, we got the Trade House. Where's this lead? Oh, a Silt Strider, eh? Hello there. You can take me to Imra, the Anthiran region, just somewhere in the Anthiran region, or Meralag. I've not heard of either of those places, if I'm honest, actually. Okay. Alright. Let's have a poke around at the trade house, shall we? Seek the Civic Tong. Anything for sale that isn't garbage? I've got a common robe. My robe is better, though. Native Chuzay Bone Mold Shield. Native Chuzay Bone Mold Greaves. And Native Chuzay Bone Mold Boots. And a glass spear. Indral Amulet. Indral Warrior Skirt, eh? Alright. The Gospel of St. Nerva. Here are the Indral, her hands, a nobleman's garden, a history of Almalexia, and city intervention, paper, Orderlane's Beastry, volume 17, note under the pillow. What? The Indral propaganda leaflet. Oh, these are blessed Almalexia. A Khajiit skull. And a pillow and a quill pen. And she is. Ah, the Morrowind theme. Parastylus flesh as well. Haven't seen a Parastylus in a while. The drag, hair or ground racer, wormmouth. Oh yes, they're in Skyrim, aren't they? Not the game Skyrim, but I mean the province of Skyrim. In the what's it called? Skyrim Home of the Nords mod, that's the one. Snow Whale. The Moth. Trade House Attic, huh? Alright, what about the brewery then? Or the brewer's hall, at least. Can I buy some of this fancy Panavit here, I wonder? Belt connector sack. Ooh. So this is where they do the brewing, I suppose. Ooh. Wonder what it smells like. It has sound effects and everything. How cool is that? Would this be... Ah, Panava jug.
Outlander.
Sound 20 points for 30 seconds. Weakness to fire. Weakness to common disease. And fortify fatigue. That's quite a potent brew, you know, you've got there. Outlander, are you interested in Velk Nectar, or maybe the making of Panavit? Don't get your hopes up. We won't give away industry secrets. Oh, look at the... I've just noticed the tapestry there with the Velk on it. That's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, superb. Someone put a ton of effort into making that. And I mean a modder did, not just, you know, some bloke in universe. We make it from Velk Nectar for the Indoril elite. They use it in their rituals, though I've no idea for what reason. I've only heard rumours, and as far as I can tell, it's nothing good. Sounds like it has hallucinogenic qualities, really, if it gives you, like, if sound is one of the effects. I'm Delasi Lothan, head brewer of Vol. I take my trade seriously, but if you have any questions, I may spare some time to answer them. My wife is a pawnbroker of the Civet Tong, though we live more comfortably this way. Oh yeah, I've already met his wife, haven't I? She was selling plates and cutlery. I long for the days when she laboured with me. A trade. Could ask him about necromancy for some ridiculous reason. Or vampires. Well, nice meeting you. Harana Danvin.
Outlander.
Coldham. More Velk Nectar sacks. I really would quite like some of this. No idea how to get my hands on it, though. Aside from stealing it, obviously. There's a guard right there, unfortunately. I mean, if I was determined enough, I could probably do it, but I don't think I'm quite determined enough. At least not yet. Might be somewhere else I can nick some from a bit later on that'll be easier. What's that over there? Oh, it's just some flowers. I saw something weird and bright and blue and glowy over there. I was like, what the heck? Someone squished this crate. What happened here? This poor crate. It's like a giant sat on it and squished it. The Howling Hound, huh? Do the Dordil. Ah, you're the Outlander everyone's banging on about. You're some sort of bard, I assume. Oh, look, stuffed Nixhound head. Very good. By the gods, this is a tough crowd. Oh, hello, Vathis Ulven, is it? You wouldn't be open to a helping hand with this act tonight, would you? Excuse me. Most bards sing. I have a terrible singing voice, so I tell stories instead. Parables and folk tales, you know. I have one all ready to go for tonight, but I need a second actor if you'd be interested. See, as a player, I want to say yes out of curiosity. But Fathis as a character be like, no, ridiculous, I'm not doing that. So, oh well, maybe another day with another character.
There is someone watching me. I can tell.
Looking to make a profit, friend? Then you've wandered into the wrong village. These swindling dark elves will pinch your pack clean. That's what they are, the whole lot of them. The minute I set foot in their miserable village, they were hawking food and trinkets to me. Only afterwards did I realise I hadn't gotten a fair deal. You're not from around here either, are you? Maybe you'd have better luck getting these swindlers to fess up to cheating me. You probably should have been more careful, dude. That's true, but still, if you wish to help me, I'd be grateful. Yeah, no. I'm not interested in crossing the Tong. Marine Vodal. Welcome to the Hound, Outlander. Would you care for a drink? We also rent beds if you feel tired. No, I've got a perfectly nice one I can teleport back to. Thank you very much. Half-loaf of Colovian bread. I assume it's like Colovian-style bread and not bread that's been transported here all the way from Colovia, because that wouldn't be very fresh now, would it? What's down here? Crodobar Plebo. Doesn't have much to say, does he? I guess these are the rooms you can rent? Well, it seems so. Alright. Hello again. Now there's a temple here. Around the front. Let's check this place out. Although, oh, hello, we got some merchants here. 1 second, folks. I just want to go check if the recording is actually behaving itself this week. Alright, folks. Well, I don't have much to say at this point other than, how's this for irony? So the last clip that I recorded, the video you've seen already, that was totally fine. What happened after that is I went and did the rest of the video and then discovered that I ran out of hard drive space while I was recording, and so I only recorded about 2 minutes, and the rest was lost. Oops! So now I have to do it again. The second half of this episode, I have to record it all over again. So, basically, I'm not going to hide it from you, really. I think I'll just come clean. I've already done this, what you're about to see, but I'm going to do it again. So anyway, here's the merchants here. We have this guy who won't talk to us because of this slightly awkwardly placed thing over his head. And he does spells and spell making, and I think he has some spells that we do want, actually. Let's see. Wizard around Medusa Gaze. I think I wanted to try Medusa Gaze, and not Dire Noise, although you have to wonder what it sounds like. Feet of Notorgo, no. Poet's Whim, Rapid Regenerate, Mountain Wind. I think that might have been it. I'm not seeing anything else here totally amazing that I need to get. That I simply must have. Maybe the fire shield, I suppose. Sure, why not? Oh, great feather, actually. That could be useful. So, we'll have those. He does have some stuff for sale, although I don't think I wanted any of it. Let's have a little butcher's. Was there anything super good that I really wanted to have? I don't think so. Nope. Alright, cool. And then there's... if I could get out from under here, there we go. Right. Want to trade? You sell random things. Like a pair of dice. I'm going to buy the dice. I don't know if I have any dice at home. Bolt of cloth, a basket. Soap. And not slowed soap either, it's just regular soap. A rare commodity indeed. Yeah. And you? You sell books. Are there any books I want? I don't think so. There's a smith here. Hello. You won't find another smith in Vol. Yeah, you can repair my stuffs. And you can sell me... Is there anything you want to buy from you? Anything? Anything I would like to buy from you? You do have a bone mold open helm, which is a bit different, but I don't think there's actually anything I need from you. So, yeah. Oh, and a different style of steel helm as well. Interesting. But, not very useful to me. So, have a good one. I'm leaving you now. This way. Let's have a little poke in the temple. I don't think I remember to actually do this last time. Hello, who are you? Would you like my goods, Sarah? Worth a few coins, yes? It depends what you've got, my dude. Gotta be honest, dude. I'm not super bowled down by your amazing goods. To tell you the truth. Let's have a look in the temple. Yep, pretty standard temple, really. Shrine of St. Faeryn. Shrine of the Tribunal. I'll have the Soul of Soppersil. Probably the one of the three that Fathers relates to the most, after all. Lorino Norum. With St. Faeryn's mercy, I welcome you to Vol's Temple, Acolyte. Perhaps you might be able to help us cleanse the temple grounds, huh? Okay. You've seen him outside, haven't you? That's Civet Tong peddler, Onvas Dovin. He's been plying his trinkets on temple grounds for the past few days now. Could you make him leave? All the outlanders his stand attracted, distracting the priests and worshippers. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, Father Sylvan. If you need any help, feel free to seek the temple's wisdom. The Hetman might provide sound advice, too. Okay, you also sell stuff. Interesting. Not very useful stuff, but you spells as well. What else you got? What else you got? Ooh, some good shield spells. I love those. Gash Spirit. Ranged. Uh-huh. God's Fire, Wild Shock. A lot of destruction spells, really, for a temple priestess, but alright. Fortify Speed, Fortify Strength. God's Frost, God's Spark, Cure Common Disease on other. Debella's Kiss. Yeah, it's all very, very all about the zappy zappy bang bangs, aren't you? Uvo Drothel. Hello? Oh my god.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
Oh, he has a tattoo. That's why his face looked weird. The mayor here are simple folk. Yep. Civet Tong. I don't know about the local Tong. They lack up foreign coin from every shabby outlander who wanders into the village. Books of Daedric Summoning. Let's not ask the temple about books of Daedric Summoning. That would be foolish, I think. Faeryn. Saint Faeryn the Merciful is the patron of brewers, bakers, and distillers. This pure but less than handsome virgin could heal all diseases at the price of taking the disease upon herself. Tough as a guar, she lived to a ripe and sprightly old age. That seems kind of, you know, ridiculous considering you can just cast a Cure Common Disease and other spell these days, but whatever. No, I haven't made the peddler leave yet. Fath is often. You need not be wary of the peddler. He's a misguided but common mayor. Show him the exemplary lives of our saints, and he might rethink his decisions. There's a book somewhere that might interest you. The Gospel of St. Realms has been added to your inventory. Interesting, okay. I was probably just going to threaten him, but alright, fine. That's a bit too long for me to read on camera, I'm afraid, but... Hello, Onversdoven. I'm here because you're loitering with intent on the temple grounds. You can't make me leave, sir. I did nothing wrong. Do you recall the Gospel of St. Realms, my good man? How could I have been so blind? For the past few weeks, misfortune followed misfortune. I must have angered the spirits with my pursuit of riches. I'll leave, but please, sir, ask the priest to free my soul from my sins. Okay. Yeah, temple grounds. He listened to the words of the saints and closed his shop. I'm glad that you took my advice to heart. Take my word that the Temple of Vol will give you a fair deal should you ever trade with us, and here's your pay for a job well done. Uh-huh. Well, I gotta be honest. So far, I think Fathers is not terribly impressed. He came here hoping to seek the enlightenment of the tribunal faith. I mean, not really, but just sort of understand it and what have you. And I guess really all he's discovered is that it's quite a cynical operation, really, at heart. Already read it. It's like, oh yeah, quote a bit of scripture so we can get him off the temple grounds because I don't want outlanders walking through the place. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Maybe we'll have better luck in Almasthea. Anyway, in the meantime, I want to go check out that Daedric Shrine. It's over this way somewhere, I think. Let's go off-road a bit. Because why not? An ancestral tomb. Hello. Now, boy. Right, so when I played this last time... Ooh, look at the big tower. When I played this last time... Is that Ebonheart all the way over there I can see in the distance? I guess it probably is. Last time I did this, when the recording failed, I went into this ancestral tomb, and I gotta be honest with you guys, there's basically nothing interesting in there. It's just a few skeletons that I killed in one hit, and some treasure that wasn't worth taking. And that's all it was, just a few rooms, and that was it. So, please forgive me, but I'm gonna save us all the trouble of doing that all over again, because you really aren't missing much. Oh, hello, Mr. Guar. You are a friendly Guar, I think. Yes. We like friendly Guars. And you are a diseased Ornada. That's really cool. I like how they blend quite nicely as well with the terrain, like camouflage-wise. That actually makes a lot of sense. Oh, an Ornada Queen. Oh yeah, of course, because she's got loads of the eggs on her back. So those are the Ornada eggs you can buy in the shops. In this game, I mean, obviously. They're kind of cute, and yet at the same time, I know if they were real, they would horrify me because I don't deal with large insects very well. What up, Scrib? Mud crabs. And ha! There it is over there. That's the Daedric Ruin we're after. Give me the Compre. It's kind of weird how the entire model changes when you pick it up, isn't it? Whatever. Some more Ornadas. Well, if you want Ornada eggs, I guess this is the place to come. Hello. Pat, pat, pat. Oh, he likes it. Pat, pat, pat. Just kind of stood at the side of the road there like he's about to give me a side quest. I love it. You carry on living your best life, Mr. Guar. Right, here's the big old Daedric Ruin. And it's quite a large one. It's a bit of an unusual one as well. It's not built like your average Daedric Ruin. It has like a proper wall around the outside and stuff. And there's lots of scamps. Hello, Snack. Whoop. Sneaky, sneaky. You as well, come on. It's quite a substantial place, this. There's a dead dude over here. Probably dead because he went into battle with only a book, The Origin of the Mages Guild, a bottle, an evil eye charm, and 1 silver mace. These some crazy trees, huh? What's around here? Ah, more dead people. Hooray. Bones! Big ass statue up here. Oh, need to go around this way. Nice view. Now that, of course, is the Hlalu side of the Thea River, and that's why there's a bunch of Hlalu-style buildings over there. We're sort of in the middle right now. It's the Indoril side over there, and we're just in this ruin in the middle. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Malakath up there. In fact, I know it's Malakath, because if we go around here, we will meet a couple of orcs. Hello!
Greetings, citizen. Have you come here to pay your respects to Lord Malakath, too? I am Mok Gro Ulnag, spearman in the Imperial Legion.
We've actually found an Imperial Guard for once, guys.
I joined the Legion out west, but got shipped east to serve here in Morrowind. My friend Yaga Gralamok and I just completed a mission apprehending smugglers along the Thea. Returning north to report to our superiors in Old Ebonheart, when we heard that there was a shrine to Lord Malakath nearby, we decided to make a slight detour to pay our respects. Rawr.
Name's Yaga Gralamok, recruit in the Imperial Legion. I set sail from High Rock a year ago, and never imagined I'd find a shrine to Lord Malakath here in the exotic land of the Dark Elves. There's a few scattered about, actually. Right, Mok, Gro Ulnag, and Yaga Gralamok.
Speak quickly.
Glory to
Probably
you
nothing.
and your house.
Now then, well, nothing much here, really. Yo, Malakath. How do... Have I done the Daedric quest for Malakath? I don't think I have. I think I did the one for Boethia. That was it. Which involved an orc at Kartag Point, but that was actually Boethia and not Malakath. Around here and have a look at the big fella. And, oh my goodness me, that's Almasthea. It's a bit like Vivek, as you can see, but it's just one big canton and a big whole extra bit. And it sort of goes right across the river from one side to another. Yeah, big old place. We'll be going there soonish. Ooh. That's a Dwemer ruin down there. Well, Malakath, your statue is actually quite difficult to access, mate, if I'm honest. I could levitate, but do I really care enough? Yes, of course I do. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Where's levitate? There it is. What up, Malakath? Can confirm it's not a statue you can talk to. I'd be a little surprised if it was, frankly, considering this is Tamriel Rebuilt and not the vanilla game. Well, they got a Silt Strider down there and all, and boats and all sorts. Very cool. Almost there, everyone. We will be going there later. First, though... there we go. I haven't quite fully explored this ruin. I had a look around and I don't think there's a way to actually get into a lower level. But there is something else that's very much of interest. Around here somewhere. Here we go. So what is this? Is this something important, or is it just... Oh, hello. Clanfear. Don't like Clanfears. Mostly because they were super annoying in Oblivion, but... Right. Hello! Who are you? Silhainil. This would be a good point to drop a permanent save. 1, 6, 8. Don't do that very often, but I have a good reason for doing it today. Greetings, Dark Elf. Have you also come to seek vengeance at the Shrine of Malakath? The Dramor Uridimu sought my aid in gaining status among his kin. In exchange for a favour, I agreed to make him strong. When I came to collect, however, he had grown arrogant and sent out his servants against me. When I banished his servants, he fled to a nearby realm to escape me. You look like a capable sort, Father. Will you find him in his hiding place and send his soul back to the darkness for me? So we have 4 options here. I will aid you. No, I will not help you. I need time to think about it, or the temple does not aid witches. We are sufficiently intrigued by this seemingly ordinary peasant woman that clearly is anything but an ordinary peasant woman. So, I will aid you. Thank you. I will use my magic to transport you to Oblivion. Once there, you will have to find Uridimu. I have peered through the darkness and seen him scurry through dank and dirty places and hide himself in the searing heat of ruin. Here, take this amulet. Put it on once you've slain him, and it will return you to me. And now we have been transported to somewhere. Kalan, Earth Bowels. Now, Kalan may ring a bell for you. There is a reason it may ring a bell, because in Ebonheart, a history, the first recorded city at the site where Ebonheart sits now is Kalan, which is the one that was home to a monastery dedicated to Shazar, which was then burned down by the tribunal, I think. And we appear to be in some sort of ancient ruin of Kalan, deep underground. Deep, deep, deep underground, where it's very dark, quite obviously, so let's pop the amulet of star vision on. I think I might also grab a torch. There you go. And ladies and gentlemen, on that bombshell, I'm going to leave you. So, thank you very much for watching. Let's make that 169. Nice. No, I don't want to overwrite. Oh. Oh, I've already made... Oh, 170 then. We've skipped it. It's a leap save. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please join me next time as we explore the earth bowels of Kalan, apparently, as we search for the Dramora Uridimu, whatever his name was, in order to exact vengeance on behalf of this strange wood elf lady, who is very mysterious and clearly more powerful than she appears. So yeah. Very interesting. Oh, and in case you were curious, teleportation magic indeed does not work here. So, All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I'll catch you in the next one.